Hello, welcome to Algorithms. Today we are going to discuss about skill readiness path for a cloud adoption program. So when an organization decides to migrate to cloud, their IT staff members feel anxious about their roles and positions as they realize a different set of skills are required to support cloud solutions. Uh, so as this is the norm, how we map the commoditized skills to strategic skills, which is cloud. So I have given a mapping of skills to IT roles in a cloud hosted environment, where you see there are different roles and how these roles are mapped to new ecosystem, that what are the roles you need in the new environment and how does your old commodity skills are mapped to the new one. And in each case, or each role goes back to the adoption framework. So if you remember, we discussed about different parameters or different components of cloud adoption program, where we discussed about strategy, plan, readiness, adoption, and then you operate within that. You govern, manage, and monitor your environment. So from the strategy perspective, you need to have those skill set who can create an actionable migration plan and create with a business justification, and they can also perform other business planning. Okay, similarly for the plan phase, you need to have the same skill set that you have for strategy. So these two phases require certain skill set like relationship managers, business architect, process engineer, so on and so forth. Then for the readiness, you need to have a skill set to prepare the business, people, and environment for the coming change. Now, in the adoption phase, so those adoption skills are aligned to various technical efforts. So when you migrate, you need to make sure that your teams gain these skills required to implement the cloud migration plan. And if you are moving to innovation, then you need to make sure that whatever you are trying to innovate, whether you are moving from monolithic to microservices architecture, just for an example, so you need to have those skill sets within the organization. And you can have some sort of in-house and outsource as well, like 60%, or maybe you start with 30% in-house, 70% outsource. It depends upon your budget, it depends upon what you're trying to achieve, time frame in which you are trying to achieve the business objective. Then the last component of the cloud adoption framework is operate, where you need to have an operating model for cloud adoption, which are aligned to various opportunities. For instance, to govern the cloud environment, to manage the cloud environment, and to monitor the cloud environment. So this is pretty much it in terms of role. Since this is self-explanatory, so I don't need to explain, because nowadays people do understand who is a data scientist, who is a cloud architect. But one thing I have seen, most of the job descriptions, they don't discuss about network and data center engineers. But in this case, you see, I have mapped network and data center engineers to cloud architect, because they are the ones who are going to lay the foundation of your architecture. And so you need to have the right skill set, not just those who know the cloud components, but those who know the bare metal architecture as well, that how it is laid down within a data center. That's very important. And I have met folks who know exactly which color of fiber optics wire goes into which socket within data center. Means they have so much deep knowledge about the data center, about, means they are like pretty much hands on. And these are the people you need in when you plan to migrate your environment from the architect perspective, cloud or architect perspective. Okay, so I think this is it from my side. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the presentation, please click the like button, and if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe the channel, and have a great day.